Good evening, traders. This is Raksha from Absolute Analytics. So, two trades today, both were in Nifty. One was buy, one was sell. And interestingly, the morning one was sell, then it was a buy. Both were with a decent, very decent amount of profit of only 40 points and done for the day. So, now comes the point why this video. So, the main reason for making this video is not to tell you which trade I took that I made profit, but to explain that why I took that trade, what was the reason that I was selling in the morning when there was buying pressure around the market. It was revolving in the market. भाई बीजेपी जीत रही है, market तो ऊपर ही जाएगा ना. So that is the first point, and I think even I was in the same thought, and I was in the same bias in the market before at the time of the pre-market. But then I saw something in the market which is there, which changed the perception, and I alerted all the followers there on the channel that there is a bias trap, so be very careful. And along with 24 to 50 CE, I added 24 to 50 PE Nifty in the watch list. So let's just walk through what happened, and this is going to be very helpful to you the next time you're entering for the trade, because I'm going to explain you the ORB and the liquidity sweep in practical manner with the real trades which we took today. So on the channel you can go and watch the entries and exits there. So first of all, in the first market there was a gap up, right? And the first candle of 9:15 it created the ORB, and ORB was between 24 to 45, the higher side here, to 24,060, 24,061 downside. So almost around 180 to 182, I guess, right? 182 something range here for the ORB. So let's just, yeah, 183.75 to be precise. So in the market, when this candle was there, it created 180 points of range, which is very normal nowadays. If you have not read the recent blog which I have written about how the Nifty has evolved in last 10 years, what was the scenario at that time, how it evolved, how the trading has evolved in Nifty, then just go to the channel. And if it is allowed here, I mean, if the house rules are fine with TradingView, I'll post the link here also. If not, just go to the channel and check the blog, because it's very interesting one if you're interested in Nifty trading, especially because it is only and only related to Nifty. So in this 180 range, when there was a breakout at 9:30 candle, the entire bias was BJP is leading. The common belief was election is the BJP is leading, so it will be going up. But instead, no one was understanding this point, that if it is going up, where are the other party of the buyers? If everyone is buying, if everyone is pushing, where are the other party? And instead of asking will market go up or down, you should always check the structure of the market, because market will always tell you where it is going to go ahead, right? It's just like in this candle. So this candle, first thing first, it was not a proper valid candle. A valid candle is more than 60% of the body should be coming outside the breakout line. If it is a resistance breakout, it should go up. If it is a support breakout, then 60%, more than 60% of the candle should be down. So in this case, the first thing was not done. Definitely there would not be any volume support in this candle, so I didn't check actually. So yes, the first candle's volume was this, and see the volume of the second candle. So definitely there was no support of the volume. So that means the market participation was reduced in this, and we have our own system there also in a dashboard, our smart money system, Kosha, and there also it was mentioned that the participation is reducing. And with a very simple our trading view inbuilt indicator, you can see that the volume is low and there was no much of the participation here. So as soon as I was following the structure, so as soon as I saw this candle, there was something tricky going on, and I instantly messaged on the channel that there is a buyer's trap. So the breakout buyers will be trapped in this unless there's a proper retest of the ORB, and then the third candle which has went down like this. Instead of that, if the price if the price would have rejected and closed at least above this line, at least above this line, so we can say that this was the liquidity pool, and this was the push for the market for the rally side. Instead it went down, it just went down. And here's a proper example of a liquidity sweep here. So liquidity sweep, what is liquidity sweep? Liquidity is nothing but the stop losses and the breakout orders which is sitting either at the higher or the lower sides, right? So for the intraday purpose here, the ORB is the higher and the lower of side. Here the liquidity sweep was there. As soon as it trend down, it gave a breakdown. It entered back in the ORB zone, and here is where we'll take a PE for Nifty. So we took PE for Nifty in this time, and from the higher to the lower of the ORB, like 24,060 was the target, and it went way below that. And earlier only before the scandal was closed, only we made the exit, we booked the profit and get got out of the trade at that time. So the upside liquidity sweep was done. Even just to just be pay attention to this, even when BJP was winning at that time. So one thing is, the news was giving us the bias, it was opinion of the market, but the structure is giving the movement. So liquidity sweep was at the higher side, and it was collected and it dragged the prices down. Now at almost at around like what 2 p.m, 1:30 to 2 p.m, again the scandal was not more than 60% outside. And the second candle, when there is a breakout, we wait for a retest, right? Always in intraday specifically, wait for a retest because it's very volatile in intraday. So if you are an intraday trader, wait for a trader a breakout and the retest, it's very important. So the second candle, it didn't, it clearly swept in, then it gave the retest as a support, not as a resistance for the downside. It gave a support for the upside, and this support was there, the market participation was there. Again there is a liquidity sitting right down here. As soon as this liquidity was collected, prices went up, and we saw upside movement. And here we took the call, and very quickly, I think in just in one candle only, we just exited on this single trade, this 215 closing trade. Almost at 2:30 or something, we made the exit. And this 215 candle, this close, I remember this candle because I know that at the time, as exactly at the high of this, we made the exit and we just went out of the trade. So main gist of this video, or the reason why I am explaining this video, is not to tell you that I took two trades of Nifty and I made profit. No, that is not my purpose here. My purpose here to make you understand how I am taking the trade, how I'm reading the structure. Here, the structure, there was a clean liquidity sweep upside, price went down, and here it was a clean liquidity collection again, and price went up. The market closed before that. We see the further movement here, but as after closing of the market, we do not know that what is going to happen. But if technically, if you ask me where the market will be heading back again, I would say it might have been going up only. So just let's see how Nifty, gift Nifty is there. Just okay, after 15 okay, it went down, it went back up again, and now it is down only. So tomorrow, mostly we will see a flat opening coming back to Nifty. So tomorrow again we're seeing a flat one. So if we talk about, it might be like this. So right now at present it is standing here. So we have almost a flat opening in Nifty, unless there is no very loud or volatile movement before the pre-market time. So the concept here is, first thing is the liquidity sweep, a fake breakout, ORB. The three things are there. So what exactly is there? There was an ORB, then there was a fake breakout. Fake breakout, I would say, more than a fake breakout, I would say that it was a liquidity sweep basically. Liquidity sweep was there, and when the liquidity sweep, the order was blocked there, and we saw the movement on the both side of the market, irrespective of what the bias was in the market, right? So very important point you have to understand is, news will always give you the bias, but the movement in the market, the actual movement in the market, will always be the market structure. So next time when you are trading, always remember the market moves in cycle. It takes the liquidity from one side, it will go down to the other side, and it will again repeat the same thing. It will take the liquidity and go on the other side. Now, if suppose this breach or this breakout would have been a valid breakout, like if the candle have closed like this, and it has gone and tested this as a it has tested the ORB support as resistance, then there will be the liquidity pooled up for the buyers thinking that will go up. There would have been the stop losses of the sellers also if it is going a little bit inside and going back. Then that liquidity pool would have been here, and prices would be going down and doing the moment it is supposed to do, right? So this is what I see. The point is, I am making is as simple as possible. I can use very fancy words, I can use very fancy way to explain also, but what I feel is, in the normal talking terms, if I'll try to explain you, that will be easier for you to understand. And I hope that I not hope, I believe that this video might have cleared the doubts you might be having. Because in the morning also, when I said that I bought Nifty 24 to 50 PE in the morning, I got so many messages about that are you mad? VGP is winning, why are you selling? The price is going up. But I saw something in the market, I saw our system, I saw our dashboard, I saw the structure of the market, I saw the trap behind the market, and I acted on the rules which I always follow in the market. So if you trade if is based on any belief, you react late. But if it is you based on the liquidity and the rules, you will act early. Because if it is only news or rumor based or FOMO based, you will always wait for another confirmations, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and you will be in doubt. But if you know that yes, it is a liquidity sweep, my SL is very simple, if it is breaking this sweep, I'll step out of the trade until and unless there is no other way to exit the trade rather than either stop loss or the target. So I hope this is clear. I tried to make it as simple as possible. If it had helped you in understanding the structure, do share and comment. Do share it with other fellow traders so that they can also understand. I'll try to make it much better in the next videos. I'll try to make it much more elaborative, and I'm going to make a proper series of ORB and liquidity sweep soon, So stay tuned on the channel. I'll be announcing there soon because I am working on so many things right now. There are so many good goodies are coming in absolute analytics. On that note, uh, let's we have made good profits today. Let's make more profits tomorrow. But on that note, I'll tell you that tomorrow is weekly expiry. Plus, after election projections, there are so many things which are going on, and it will be a volatile day. Either the price will mostly I think the Nifty will be ranging tomorrow, mostly with a flat open. Let's see how the markets are developing after this video and before our pre-market. Let's see which side this camel is sitting. And but we know what to do. We have our rules, we have our strategy, and we know how to read the structure. If you have any doubt, drop in your comments, drop in the questions. I would love to answer them. And don't forget to like and boost it. Don't forget to share it. I'll see you in another new video. On that note, signing off. A very good evening.